This is Mama Lotties, Mama's in the kitchen. Buenos dias guys and welcome back to Mama Lottie's kitchen. I'm joined today by the sweet Christine Pons who's here. Welcome. Thank you. Well, I've heard that we've got some 3 lovely dishes that you're making for me today.
Well, yes. I'm making a cream of roast red pepper soup.
Delicious. I'm a huge fan of peppers, and especially pimiento sour.
Then
those roast peppers.
you like the soup because the roast pepper taste comes out in the, and the paprika. It's got paprika as well, so it's quite tasty as well to make it creamy, and some single cream as well.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be absolutely delicious. So many amazing fresh ingredients. I can't wait to get started.
Now the roast peppers, I roasted them before because they take about an hour, and I wanted them to be nice and cold. And also a trick for the red peppers to be able to peel them easily is, when they're still hot, you cover them, you wrap them up, and if you put a lid on top of the container, even better. And then the moisture takes care of the rest.
So it steams itself at the end.
That's right.
I suppose it's time to start chopping up all these vegetables and adding them to our... Well, we're going to use a pressure cooker now.
That's right, yes. The first thing I'm going to do actually is skewer the tomato and pop it into the hot water.
Whole.
So as to remove the skin. Let's start with the leeks.
I'll give you a hand if you want. No?
2 leeks.
I'm quite curious.
Yeah.
When did you start cooking?
Oh my goodness. A long, long time ago. Even as a child, I enjoyed cooking. So sometimes with friends, we'd go to my house or to one of their houses and we'd start cooking some cakes, simple cakes. Sometimes they turned out well, other times they didn't turn out so well, but that was a sort of springboard.
Well, you experimented.
Yeah.
And that's always good to...
It was a lot of fun and we all enjoyed it. So on rainy days, there wasn't that as much to do then as there is now. As you can imagine, that's what I'm talking about 50 years ago. 15,
wow.
I wish. 50 years ago. So then...
was that when the frontier was open or closed?
No, the frontier was closed.
So there definitely was a lot less to do then.
The frontier closed when I was in my teens. It reopened when I had my 3rd child. All our youth, the youth in those days, we grew up with a closed frontier. It was more of a challenge. I mean, we didn't have anything fresh coming through the frontier, so anything that we got came by aeroplane. Of course, in those days, the airplanes were few and far between. So different. Life was different then. But we made the most of it and it was fun. Life is what you make of it, really.
Bueno, eso sí.
Okay, I'm putting that in. And now I'm going to put these in as well. And this needs peeling.
Well, the tomato looks like it's so easy to peel now.
You see, you've put it into the hot water.
It wasn't there for that long, or 5 minutes?
It makes the job really easy.
And leaving it in the water doesn't change the taste of it at all?
No, not at all. Not at all. So I'm going to get rid of the middle there. And I'm going to squeeze some of the seeds out.
It's quite interesting. I never squeezed the seeds out before cooking it with it.
There you go. That is what needs to cook now.
So that's going to be in there for...
We'll pressure cook it to speed it up. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes will be plenty. Okay, we're going to start peeling these peppers.
Very good. Which is going to be really easy to do because it's already steamed.
You can help me, Justin. I'll do this one. You do that one.
What is this soup? I mean, I'm a big fan of peppers, but was it something that you were taught or something that sort of you experimented with and learnt as you went along?
Well, we went to Dublin a few years ago. They do lovely, lovely soups there. Oh, we just ate soup and they were all different and so tasty. My favorite was a roast pepper. And I thought that's strange to have roast peppers in the soup, you know?
See.
But it was so lovely that I thought I'm going to try this out at home. And I tried it a couple of times and I've come up with what I think was the most similar one to the one that we had there.
And you made this many times since?
Oh yes, many times.
Big hit at home, no?
Big hit, especially in winter when the soup is... So you see that is all
but I'm a soup all year round person.
Oh, so am I. I love soup.
People in the summer say, how can you have a buchero in the middle of the summer? No importa, I don't care. Have a buchero any time of year.
Anything you eat with a spoon, right? Summer, winter.
It's comforting.
But especially in winter. No, in winter it's like so heartwarming. So these are ready to add when we puree it, when the veggies are ready. we'll add the other ingredients. And that's it.
We're blending the vegetables as well.
Yeah.
Our vegetables are lovely and soft and tender.
Yes, they are.
So we're going to blend all that together now. But cauliflower isn't something that we tend to add to many soups.
Not so much in Jib. Traditionally, we ask for the verdura pa sopa, no? El apio, la calabaza,
The leeks.
the carrots, you know? And that's about, you make every soup like that, no?
Yeah.
Whether it's albondigón or verdura or sopa de verdura solo. But actually, the cauliflower gives it a very good taste and a very velvety texture. So what I'm going to do is, because I can't fit everything in at the same time, I'm going to add about half the ingredients and half the pepper.
Okay.
This is mascarpone cheese.
Ah, okay.
We're going to add
like
a
butter,
dollop of that. Yeah. This is paprika. So I'm going to put half of that in. We'll
Very
do the
good.
other half now. And this is just single cream. And now we're going to just blend this.
Blend this all together up here.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's as simple as that. Keep blending your deliciously tender veggies together until you end up with a creamy, heartwarming soup with an extra trickle of cream as the final touch.
Okay, time to taste this.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be for 4 people. You made enough here para el pueblo entero.
That's because I have a big family and I simply don't seem to be able to cook small amounts. I know, I agree.
Typical mamas.
Yeah, you could say that.
Let's give this a try.
Yeah, Justin.
Are we first? Okay.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm going to get the cream
what
and
you
the
think.
paprika. Oh, that's so nice and sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, the peppers come
Yeah.
through there so well.
All right.
And the paprika gives a nice little touch as well. Qué bueno.
Very creamy. Yeah.
Very creamy, but
I
it's
like
so
it.
sweet and you can taste.
There's a sweetness to it.
But
yes,
nothing sticks out.
No.
Everything
Nicely
blends in
blended.
very
I'm
well.
glad you like it.
After that sensational soup, it's time for our main course, a lovely pork loin filled to the brim with flavour.
Okay, so on to the main course now,
Yeah.
which is the meat, the pork fillet that we're gonna sort of
Yeah.
prepare. You're gonna tell me what you're gonna do with it because I still don't know.
This is a piece of pork loin, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it quite thinly, but not go through completely, so it's like
Okay.
a fan.
Right.
Yeah. And then I'm going to stuff it with eggs, boiled eggs, ham, and quite a lot of garlic.
Okay.
This is a simple one. You can actually use other more exotic fillings if you like. Like for Christmas, I've done it with piñones and raisins, and it's really very Christmassy.
Okay.
But the principle is the same. Okay, so I'm keeping it very simple.
And this is pork loin.
This is pork loin. So what we do is we slice through, always taking a lot of care not to go the whole way.
Okay.
Okay, so we leave it to get like a fan effect. It's lovely. You'll see the end product. So you see that is like a fan. So what you do is we put in some ham in there.
Tuck it in there.
Yeah, in between each. And now I've peeled these boiled eggs, and now I'm cutting them into thick.
3 thick
But
slices.
basically you can put it in as you like and do one piece in each cavity, so to speak.
So this is similar to a cima rellena sort of thing.
In a way, yes, the effect is you're adding lovely things to a joint of meat, no?
Yeah, but we're using pork instead of
Yeah.
beef, and
the concept
it's
of the
not
slices.
in a pocket.
That's right.
And this, when we cook it, we're gonna cook in the oven
No. We cook it on the stove.
or in a pressure cooker
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's not ready yet because we've got to add the garlic.
Ah, I was getting ahead of myself. So we're just crushing them.
We're crushing them a bit to make it easier to peel. Okay, here we have the garlic, and what you do is you stick a few
Yeah.
in each of the folds.
In school, when you were growing up, were you taught how to cook as well?
Yeah, we did cooking in what is now number 6 actually. And we used to call it the annex, and in the annex there was a kitchen, and we did our cooking lessons there.
Did they teach you like sort of English recipes or Spanish ones or more Danito style?
And Irish ones, because the nuns were Irish.
Okay.
Now, what we have to do to keep all this wonderful mess together is to tie it with rope.
Okay.
So we get some string, If we cut, it's got to be, let's see.
And then just tie it all together from the
We
bottom
have
upwards.
to tie it, yes, and in all directions so that it doesn't come apart when we're cooking it.
And this is going to go straight into the pan, and we're going to cook it
That's
for how
right.
long,
We're
more or
going to
less?
seal it first of all in the oil, and then we're going to cover it with water, wine.
Wine.
Yeah,
White wine.
some white wine. And then we pressure cook it for a little while, about 20, 30 minutes.
And alongside this, we're going to serve it with some potatoes. We're going to
Yes,
serve it with
yes.
some
Once
rice.
it's ready,
Yeah.
we're going to, in the juices that the wine and the bay leaf, and we're going to stew some potatoes. But as I said, this can be equally lovely on a platter, served as a cold meat.
So the next thing we're doing is heating up the oil in the pressure cooker.
That's right.
And we're going to, fresh garlic, just add them
Just
whole.
a little bit, yeah, just crushed.
Okay.
And I'll let you do the,
Well, I'll pour that in. The whole thing?
yeah, I would say so.
Just to cover the base of
Yep.
it. And turn this
The
on.
garlic in.
Temperature-wise, we do this medium heat?
To begin with, on high, because we're
Okay.
going to be sealing that, and then we'll lower the heat.
Very good.
Okay, so if you pass me the joint,
Yeah,
you'd
I'll
like
let you
to,
put it in there.
yeah,
So once that's sealed, we'll add the rest of the ingredients.
that's right.
Does it look okay to you?
I think that's quite well sealed now.
So the reason we're sealing it is to keep all the juices inside.
That's right,
Whilst
that's
it's
right.
cooking.
And to give it a nice color as well.
Okay.
We go for the wine now.
How many bay leaves? 3?
Just a couple.
Okay. Just 2.
That's lovely. 2 bay leaves.
It says peppercorns.
And the peppercorns I like to add whole because I love pepper and I like it fresh.
You can smell the wine already
Yeah,
mixing
lovely.
with everything.
Yeah.
I know, I love making things with garlic and wine together.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
mushrooms, when you
Oh,
fry them
yummy.
with garlic and wine.
Makes such a difference.
It does.
And now we need a little bit of water to cover the meat.
Okay.
Just enough so that you have the meat half covered. That'll be fine.
Right,
And now
so
we
we'll
can
cover
close
this.
it up. Yep.
I'll leave it for about 20, 30 minutes.
But I would say 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Once it starts pressure cooking.
So we close up our pressure cooker and leave our Lomo stew away for 20 minutes.
The important thing about this meat is that it's got to be cut when it's cooled down completely.
Oh, right.
Cool down and in the fridge.
Why is that?
Because otherwise when you try and cut it, it will fall apart.
Oh, no, we don't want to mess when we cut
No.
it.
So you'll find this one actually, this is a bit of cheating here. Because this one we made earlier. And now I'm going to take the string off and you'll see that it does not fall apart. And now what you do to cut it, you don't cut it like that,
No.
like you cut it before. You cut it the other way. So what I usually do is I cut it in the middle
Yeah.
and then you cut it into thin slices. And you see the effect that you get.
You get this, each layer
Each layer
can see
of
everything.
exactly,
perfectly with the egg, the
exactly.
garlic, the ham,
That's right.
and the meat. Oh, it's wonderful. You can see everything. You can still smell it.
Yeah, yeah, and it's very
As you open
tasty.
it.
It's got all that garlic in there, the ham, the egg, and of course you can use whatever ingredients you like.
So there it is, our colourful, tasty Lomo Mechado ready for a feast. We also stewed up some chopped potatoes in the gravy to create a delicious side dish.
Well, Christian, we've got a Lomo Mechado here. We've also laid it out as a dinner plate with the patatas that we've done
That's
with the
right.
sauce and everything.
That's right.
So I think
Yeah.
we should give this a taste because I can
Go
smell
on.
it all coming out of me and I'm hungry.
See what you think.
Yeah.
Yummy.
You want to taste every layer coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ham comes through there. I suppose if you use some smoked ham in there, it would be
As
even
well,
better.
as well.
And some smoked cheese
Or
or
Parma
something.
ham.
Yeah,
I've never made it with Parma ham, but it would be
yeah,
nice.
nice little taste, something to try.
Yeah.
Do it with bacon or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, you can taste all the garlic, all the layers. Definitely something to try in the festive season
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like you
Always
said,
looks
dinner
good.
parties.
On a buffet table, yeah.
Yep. Well, I think it's time to finish this off with a nice sweet treat
Yeah.
because I'm looking forward to the lemon drizzle
Lemon
cake.
drizzle, am I actually?
Well, let's go ahead and do that.
Sweet tooth, yeah. Go on then.
We've already made 2 great dishes, but I think I have room for one more.
So Christine, we've done the soup, we've done the meat. I
Yeah.
think it's time we do something sweet now, no?
Okay.
What are we going to make? Because I hear that it's got a bit of a twist.
It's a bit of a weird one. It's got no flour, which is nothing strange because there are other cakes without flour. But this one also has a very strange ingredient, which is mashed potatoes.
I've never made a cake with mashed potatoes.
So there you go. It's a flourless lemon drizzle cake. And it's very yummy. It's very moist and it works really well.
Yeah, well, I've had lemon drizzle before. My granny's a big fan of making lemon drizzle cakes.
But not with a twist.
But not
like
with a
this
twist
one.
like yours, though.
A flourless mashed potato cake. I'm really intrigued by this one, but if it has cake in the name, I'm always excited.
So Christine, what's the first thing we're doing?
The first thing we have to do is beat the butter and the sugar together till it's really, really nice and creamy. So basically you have to whisk it for as long as you like any other cake.
We'll start with the sugar.
That's the butter.
And now I'm going to start whisking this together, yeah?
While that is whisking away,
Okay.
I'm going to peel the potatoes. Now, I've got a feeling it's going to be about 1.5 of these potatoes. It's 250 grams of mashed potatoes. So I'm going to peel them and put them into the water, which is boiled nicely.
But you were saying before that when you peel them, sometimes the weight goes down.
Well, yes, because you get rid of the peel.
So you need 250 grams of peeled potatoes.
Peeled potato, that's correct.
Okay, well, once you chop that, I'm going to carry on mixing this.
Yes, yes.
And then we can meet up in the middle.
That's great. Good idea.
Okay. Christine, I think we've been whisking this for about 5-10 minutes now.
I think so.
It's quite creamy, no?
Yes, it's creamy enough. So the next thing is we add the eggs one at a time.
How many? 4?
4 eggs.
Okay. Yeah.
Kinder to the mix if you add one at a time.
I'm going to mix it one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So add your eggs into the mixture one by one to keep that mixture fluffy and creamy.
Okay, Justin, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to get the grater out.
Okay.
And we're going to get some
I think,
lemon zest.
Are we adding the whole zest of all 3 lemons?
Of all 3 lemons.
Okay. And that's going to give the flavour, that really strong flavour.
That's
to
right,
the cake.
that's right. Actually, to be honest, the recipe only asked for zest of 1 lemon, and I thought that's a little bit mean. The next time I did it with 2, and the next time after that I did it with 3, and it worked really well.
I suppose if anyone liked it really lemony, they can just keep going.
Of course. Because lemon drizzle has to be tangy and tasty, you know, otherwise it's a bit bland. It's not lemon drizzle.
It's just a cake with a bit of lemon.
Exactly.
Once we zest it, we're just adding it straight in here.
That's
and what are we doing with the rest of the lemons?
The lemon juice goes into the drizzle. That together with some sugar that you pour on top once the cake is baked.
Okay. I can smell the lemon coming through.
It's lovely. I love lemon.
But one thing that we should remember is that when we're zesting, not to get the white part.
Oh, absolutely. Because the white will make it bitter and not very nice. This is about it.
Yeah. And then we'll add that in straight in here.
Okay, so this we whack into the mix. There's quite a lot of lemon zest, but the cake is very tasty, very lemony.
Well, let's mash the potatoes and we can add that straight in.
So it's time to add our special ingredient, potato. Drain and mash well. Remember to let them cool down. You don't want to end up with scrambled eggs in your mixture.
So we're going to add that straight in here then.
Add that in there.
I'll let you do that.
The mash gone in.
Yep.
And then we can add
I'll add the almonds.
everything else. Ground almonds, the baking powder.
Ah, okay.
That's 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
To help it raise it.
That's it.
Yep.
And we mix it. And this time we do not forget that we're mixing. This time we mix it just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough.
How long is just enough?
Until it's all nicely blended together and
It all looks...
it's all
Looks
blended
blended.
together and mixed well, and then we stop.
Okay. Well, I think this looks just enough to me.
I think so. It does to me as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to start cleaning this up, get all the bits out.
I'm just going to grease that grease-proof paper. Okay?
Yep.
That's
Then what? We'll
already-
pour this straight in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got this ready for you. I think it's time to put this in the oven.
Yes. As always, you touch the center, and if it bounces back, gently.
So you know it's ready.
Or you skewer it. We'll do that later.
Yeah.
And when the skewer is clean, then the cake is ready.
So there goes our zesty cake into the oven for 40 minutes at 180 degrees.
Okay, Justin, so we're going to make the drizzle bit of the cake. We're going to squeeze the juice out of all these lemons, which are the ones that I took the zest from earlier.
Yeah.
We are putting it through a sieve so as not to get any pips.
So we squeeze all 3 lemons.
All 3 lemons.
Are we going to mix this with the sugar now?
That's 10 tablespoons of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very sweet cake.
Yeah. So we give it a nice swirl so that it
Dissolves. No?
dissolves as much as possible.
Okay, so I'll mix this.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the cake in
I'm
the
going
meantime?
to turn the cake out, put it on the plate.
And it's not even stuck to the sides.
No. So I'm going to do this actually and turn it over like so.
Okay.
And now this comes off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to skewer with a fork. We're going to prick all around the cake
Okay.
to make sure that the drizzle goes in all round and not just
soaked into the sponge.
That's it.
Okay, bueno.
It's very yummy, this cake. You can smell it even.
I can smell the lemon already.
Lovely. And now the drizzle can be spooned over the top.
Spoon, pause.
Spooned, I
Or
think.
is it drizzled on? No?
Drizzled on.
Yeah.
Drizzled on. Good point. Good point. You can't just pour it because you'll get a lot in one area and not enough in another.
That's true.
But this, you can see this, how lovely and syrupy the lemon and the sugar has become.
Look at that dazzling drizzle. This is going to be amazing.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. So I want to see how this lemon drizzle cake is going to taste, especially with the mashed potatoes that we've added.
I know. See how moist it is.
I know. And with the lemon drizzle, we just poured it, which is why it's clear and it's gone through.
That's
but
right.
The longer...
Because the cake is still a little bit warm, but when it goes completely cold, you'll find that it sort of crystallizes a wee bit on the top. And it's very nice. It goes a little bit crunchy on the top. There you go.
Okay, I'm going to try it. Oh my god.
Like it?
Beautiful.
Alright.
Very, very lemony. Go bueno. And it's very light, eh? Very light.
Very light and very moist.
And if we leave that to cool down a bit more, I think it'll be even better. This is ideal with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you for having me.
No, of course, I'm looking forward to making all these dishes at home for my friends. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for everyone at home. And I hope you join us next week because I've got a very extra special mama joining me next week. And I'm looking forward to see what she's going to cook up. So, thank you very much.
If you'd like to check out more delicious recipes, check out Mama Lotties, Gibraltar's online cookbook on Facebook or head to mamalotties.com. Until next time, bon appetit!